So this is the first fight versus the guild Purge versus Syncopate. This team is kind of like a variation to my Basar Tenebria RB team, which I do bring to the old SSB Charles MLCC meta. Now this Kayron one, it's a bit old. This defense team also kind of outdated, but still gets wins here and there. So I've seen it. Not as popular these days, I think. But yeah, this is the same concept. You strip. The silence on the Broman there is good. I didn't get any sleep, which is really unlucky actually. No sleep and only 1 death break. Usually the addition would be a problem, as long as you can land, or you can, as long as you remove the immunity on these teams, that's fine. If you did silence, that's even better. But Broman doesn't have a 100% silence, but he does have a 100% strip. So if they resist the strip, then it's kind of salty. As you can see, it's like really good control for the team. Yeah, you really, if you're doing cleaves like this and controls, you will be running against RNG. So it's not a super suggested if you're, you know, competing in a high-end guild war. Or if you want to win, or if you care about winning. But you can see it's very, very maintainable.
Oh my, how cute. Let us meet again.
And the turn cycling on Tenebria is really good as long as you can get the sleep on the S1, since it gives you a 50% CR boost.
I'll be your opponent.
And that's it for that one. Second one, using my Pavel Cleave. The speed tuning on my Pavel, I knew that it wouldn't have cut because it's a 3-man offense. It wouldn't have cut the Broman, so I brought the C-Dom there.
There's nothing I can't track. A shot to your heart.
Just decently low risk, even if the Tenebria was alive. Although arguably speaking, she's kind of like the scarier damage threat in terms of her versus Broman, since she could defense break, and even if she's not built for high damage, she can actually do quite a bit of damage. The only thing is that my Pavel had a disadvantage because of the miss, and I got lucky I didn't sleep the rest of them. Otherwise, the second turn and third turn, I think I would have lost a hero here or there. This is the second fight versus something me Q. My Chinese sucks. First team, you saw this recently if you're watching my Guild War videos on YouTube. Versus Zerg. Tenbird has one of the fastest ML Romans or Broman in the game, so I wasn't too afraid of taking on this one as well. I haven't seen a Broman as fast as his. With as much effectiveness. So same exact team. So if you watch that video, there's no description here. Speed imprint just to ensure it, and then nothing can survive that.
Let's get started.
Same team as Syncopate on the first one. You guys will see a difference here though. Got a bit RNG. No strip on the Charles at all. The immunity helped, of course. But regardless, no strip.
You may try to define a nightmare.
So this one got a bit more worrisome. No pushback on the Charles, and I'm not even damaging him. No sleep on anyone either. So there's a bug. I think it's a bug. I don't know if it's a bug, but if Kayron is asleep on the turn you put him into Immortal, as long as it's a single hit, he doesn't wake up. It's happened in other Guild Wars. I don't know if I've documented that. The Eliha's knife, really good touch as usual, but because he was silenced, which was the luck part, he couldn't extend his immortality, and I got a great attack buff on that turn. Not really a big threat here since Tenebria just does work. Even if I would have lost the RB, somehow Tenebria is... she can come in clutch. She could put the person to sleep indefinitely if you get lucky. That was the fight there. The last fight I chose Black Sonic. because I saw the top team super old defense. I think it's overused. But you know, there used to be like meta heroes back then to take it out, but I wanted to try out like brand new heroes. I hardly bring Rowana, recently built. I've never used Ambitious Tywin, I think, on offensive Guild War yet, and I'm beginning to use ML Carl a lot more. So I decided to bring in my new toys just for this one. Got a bit unlucky on the proc there for Lilius, but it's beside the point. This team that I brought for this offense, or this offense team that I brought for this defense is like 100%. Like, there's no way you're dying through this. I did give a double damage mitigation though. Aureus on the on Crow, Adamant Shield on ML Tywin for this one. Strictly because Tywin can provoke, so the Aureus becomes more effective on ML Crow.
Attack. Here I go.
I'll show you how I do things.
I did get lucky. I don't know if that Charles is on a counter or a speed set, but he didn't counter.
For ruining my vacation.
The immunity buff was good, and then once the immunity buff fades, you got the cleanse as well from Tywin. So very nice team to bring into this. I would say even on like a very well built defense team, this offense team I bring will do the job. Soul Burning on Tywin or ML Crow here are both really good. Arguably speaking, I think if you want to, you know, kill quicker or keep them controlled, you Soul Burn to Tywin. If you want them killed quicker, you Soul Burn the Crow. I guess it does depend who you kill off first. I killed off the Charles first because Charles is still always scary, especially have multiple buffers on this team. But yeah, they can't really do much here. I end up soul burning ML Crow first, now ML Tywin, just because it was his turn and I had the souls. They were almost dead anyway, but you see, this is what I mean. Like, if you don't stun the Lilius, she can cleanse it. So sometimes going for ML Crow is a bit better. At this point, my ML Crow is not fully molded to where he needs to be. His S3 is not max. His S2 doesn't have max barrier. Has 0 mold on the S2. So it's showcasing only like a slight potential to this team. No Mola on the Rowana either. This one again, very old defense comp, but I wanted to see if my offense comp still held weight in terms of like the rotation. Yeah, I didn't know who went first. Was it Crow? Was it Spectenny? It apparently was Spectenny here. Yeah, I think it was a high HP ML Ken because it didn't really do damage. I know I'm death buffed and I do have Draco Plate on her, but still. Yeah, 18,000 HP ML, yeah. So it hardly had damage. I think it was just to prevent the cleave into Spectenny. So I think Black Sonic decided that Spectenny will be his main DPS, whereas ML Ken only prevents her from being cleaved, I guess. Yeah, so this team so far is still pretty good. One of my old guildmates, Snitchu, was the one that came up with this. I call this the Snitchu comp. Very cool.
All is done. You'll regret facing me. Show your elders some respect.
Well, that's pretty much it.
It was never in doubt.
Alright, so that was the Guild War Iggy versus Purge. I'm gonna end this for the video recording. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.